All right, currently it's 10 to 6. I've actually been up since 4 a.m. this morning. Still, because I'm trying to keep my routine even when my coaches are on in the morning. I have a PT at 8 o'clock. Currently, I'm just trying to work out my calendar. So then on a Monday night, I'm able to do 2 hours of jiu-jitsu. There is a fundamentals class and then also a wrestling class after that I want to get to. So I'm moving my PTs around so then I can get to jiu-jitsu from 5:45 till whatever, quarter to fucking 7 or whatever. So that'll be the first time that I will actually be able to, in my schedule, go to jiu-jitsu now that they don't have midday classes anymore. So that's the ones I used to get to. And I'll be able to go to open mat on Fridays. So I might chuck that in as well. Since my 30th, the other week, getting fucking old, I've just been like falling off the wagon a bit. I've been training pretty well, but like my eating and stuff, I think I'm about like 96 kilos at the moment. So today I'm going to show you kind of what I'm eating at the moment to kind of like get back into the swing of things, and we'll probably also do a training session in there somewhere. I've done some like really good training sessions yesterday. I did a cool little like very efficient training session, actually 10-minute training session between classes. And it started at like 4 reps, so 2 movements. I did dumbbell bench press and I also did pull-ups. The dumbbell bench press, I just used one weight. I think it was 25 kilo dumbbells, and it was 4 reps of dumbbell bench press into 5 pull-ups every 2 minutes on the minute. So then you rest for the rest of that 2 minutes. And then you do 8 dumbbell bench press, 5 pull-ups, rest, 12, 5, 16, 5, 25, and it got up to like 24. And that was super tough. By the time I got to the 24, I actually had to break up some of the sets. So if you're stuck on time, you can try that out. And then I also did this workout here, posted on my social media yesterday. Pretty similar thing, just like keeping the same weight and actually applying more stimulus and intensity through like the reps at the end of it. So it kind of works the same as like adding weight on. Like it can get really hard, and when you get up to like the sets of 30 and stuff like that, you can just re-rack it and have like 5 seconds break and then go again. I feel like that's kind of like something that I learned from like almost like CrossFit, just like being able to like put that weight back on, and you don't have to finish the set in one set. You can push right to that max, give yourself like 10 seconds, two more reps, bang, 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 bang. Anyway, having my instant coffee over here somewhere, hitting my water up, staying hydrated, doing my calendar, and then we'll have our first meal of the day in the next clip. All right, time to get up. Today is going to be, I think, like a content day. I think I've got like the 9:30 class if Ralph doesn't want to do that after my PT at 8. At 8, yeah, hour and a half. And then I just have no direction. And I just like post random shit. It's like not good quality. I'm trying to get on top of that. I know like with these vlogs and stuff, it's just like you want to see the content, but on Instagram it needs to catch eyes. And it probably doesn't help that I'm 1,000 kilos at the moment and looking like shit. But yeah, going to attempt that. Right, so first meal today we're going to do is nice and simple, guys. Nice and simple. We're going to go with eggs. I'm actually just going to have, the other day I had 6 of these, but I didn't have them with anything else. So today I'm going to have 3, and there's some toast. So if I have eggs, and you only need salt and pepper, and they taste amazing. So I think that's about it. I've had 2 coffees now. I'm feeling ready to go. And yeah, I'm going to cook that up, and that'll be the first meal of the day with these calories. At the moment, this is the protein that I'm consuming. I've been having like that with that. These are new all-out shakers. I don't have them in that because then I blend it up with this ice cream here, Original Peters, to make a choc banana thick shake. Also, do you guys put your bread in the freezer? I swear it's like a game changer. I never used to do it. I'd be like, why? It's like an old person thing to do. I guess I'm like 30 now, so it's like an old person. But like, freezing it, and you just get it out when you need it, and it like never goes stale. It's seriously a game changer. I swear, like, I don't ever actually scramble eggs anymore. I just like put them in whole and then mix them around until they cook. Where the lighting in our unit is like the worst for content, but looks good to me. That is already salt and pepper. Check a lid on it. Bang, bang. So this is obviously meal one. After this, get changed, shower, changed, go to the gym, and then we'll have a look at what we're gonna have for the rest of the day. I want to try and keep my calories under 2,000 today. I really want to push to lose some weight initially, get down to around that 90 kilo mark again, and get fighting fit more or less. At the moment, I mean, like, I can lift heavy, but like, I don't feel like I could do anything, and I just got off an ultra, put on 5 kilos pretty much straight after that, and then I don't really feel like I could do anything. 10Ks would be hard. Might get in a 5K run today and see how I go, but other than that, diet is the focus at the moment, or at least low calories. Not exactly like the protein or anything like that. I need to drop the weight, and then the protein and stuff can come later. Body fat will come off quickly if you have low calories, but you're not going to lose the muscle as quick as the fat will go. It'll feed into the fat stores first. So shower done, first meal eaten, gonna get changed now. Also, how sick is this? The other night was the first night that I carried out a Forge group call with a couple of the lads. A couple were missing, but this was fucking awesome. I actually had so many nerves when like signing into this. Like, how am I going to control it? Like, am I going to ask them all to put themselves on mute and then like talk? And it started off as that, and then I ended up just getting them all on, and we're just like having a bit of banter like back and forth and like going over our week. And there was even 3 guys missing. So next week should be freaking awesome in terms of like having a few more numbers on the Monday night call, having the one-to-one calls, and really dialing in on like helping these guys out with their nutrition, their training, getting to a result that they want to this year. And also like financially, once you get to unbelievable shape and confidence in fueling yourself properly and training, financially, like you're either going to take something on yourself, or you're just going to excel at your job because you have the energy and the self-confidence to do so. So let's get to the gym. Shit, the wind is actually crazy here right now. Like, stuff getting blown around everywhere. Just driving to the gym now. One thing I have been into like massively lately is my Nicorette. I prefer Nicorette because like I prefer to chew on gum. When I can get my hands on them, I'll like chuck a Zyn into my mouth, but Zyns are kind of expensive for what they end up being. Like, you put them in, you know, you're supposed to put them in for an hour and then take them out, whereas like this, you can kind of like, I think this was like $40 and you get like maybe 90. I might have 2 a day, like now when I wake up, like not when I wake up, but when I'm like on my way to the gym kind of thing. And then again when maybe in the afternoon for a pick-me-up that isn't caffeine. But love my nicotine. I don't actually smoke at all, never have smoked, so I would say my number one tip when having nicotine is like, make sure you're like either spitting out like the thick saliva or keeping it in, like chew on it, like with the gum, chew on it, take it out, put it down, take it out of your mouth. And when you're not chewing it, you're supposed to still park the gum up in your like top lip and not keep chewing it. Otherwise, you can make yourself pretty sick. When I first heard that Alex Hormozy was doing it, I like went and bought the gum and I got a buzz off it. And then when I got the buzz, I was like, oh, well, if this is giving me a buzz, I'll have another one. And I had another one and I got so fucking sick of the, like chewing the gum. I got like head spins, all that kind of stuff. Like what they say about like if you smoke too much or when people first start smoking. So be careful of that. You just like put it in. I got 4 milligram ones now, maybe go 2 milligram ones. The tropical flavor is good in the Nicorette, but then you just like, yeah, chew it, park it in your gum, and yeah, it kind of helps with like just, I don't know, like a bit more focus and stuff like that. Kind of like doubles down on the caffeine. Usually I'll have a white Monster with this. This is probably like the best mix. I used to have modafinil, but I haven't got any of that right now. I need to order some more offline. Trees are like blowing sideways. All right, officially finished PT and then the 9:30 class this morning. It is currently 11:05. I've had this Gatorade to wet my whistle, and then also me and Ralph went for a drive up to the cafe up the road, and I got I am obsessed with their chicken, bacon, avocado, and cheese wraps at the moment. I'm gonna have to show you that another day. I had to rush to get that in before the 9:30 class. But now I'm going to do my training session, and I have an amazing way of efficiently getting my training sessions in at the moment, which I'm gonna let you guys have a little look at. I'm gonna have my pre-workout, which is BPN Mango Flight, and we're gonna smash out a workout. And this is, I think, a good way to efficiently get through a workout quickly to get your sessions in. Because I need to get back up here on my double monitor and get some work done on content, and also just contacting the guys from the Forge to just make sure everything's up to date. And I'm also doing 2 other meal plans because there's one new guy on the Forge and then a new PT at the gym. So a bit of work to do. All right, so let's talk workout today. As you can see, man, arms are looking big, but so are my hips at the moment. We started off here with just 30 kilos on the strict press. I did a bit of a warm-up with the bar, but it was just 30 kilos on the strict press today. It was 4 strict press to start off into lat pull down for 10 reps. I think that was on 60 kilos, and then into straight bar tricep extension, and that was also for 10. Pretty much then went into, I was doing that every 3 minutes on the minute. So you pretty much to go 4 reps into 10, whatever's left of the 3 minutes, you then have the rest. And then the next one was 8 reps into 10, and then 12 reps into 10, and just kept going up. Ended up going all the way up to 28, which I believe it was around 24 minutes by the end of it. So that is what I've been doing for my... Sorry, guys, it's late. But that's what I've been doing for my workouts for the last couple of days. Just putting that weight on and accumulating stimulus through... obviously shortened rest as the reps get higher, and then also doing more reps. So accumulating volume that way, and it's been feeling really good. Obviously it gives you a good pump, and it really gets you in and out of your sessions nice and quick. So give that a go. Obviously, you guys, if you're interested in joining the Forge, I do programs like this and custom programs, custom nutrition, all that kind of stuff on the Forge. We have our community group calls. So if you're interested in that, I'm pretty sure my link tree is down in the caption or the description, and you can apply for that, or even just sign up to our newsletter and get some updates through that. So hope you enjoy the rest of the video. So feeling pretty good after that workout. As you can see, he's a thick boy currently, got obviously a shoulder pump. But if you can have like big shoulders, even if you do put on, look at this fucking hip fat man. Even if you do put on like some extra weight, at least like when you wear shirts and stuff, you can have like big shoulders, big arms. Even if you have got this. I haven't went to put on a belt before. You can kind of see like shot angles. But went to put on a belt before to do my presses and didn't even fit around me. I had to use a bigger belt. So can definitely tell that was a good workout. And smashed it out. Final set was fucking tough. And got a huge pump from it. Took some sick pics, bruh. And then yeah, now I can get on with the rest of my day. But guys, the calories that you burn in those workouts, I know it's only 133 calories, but the calories that you burn in those workouts aren't a depiction of like how much body fat you're gonna lose. Like the body fat loss comes from what you put in your mouth, all right? So I had that wrap, I had the eggs this morning, and then mince and rice for dinner once again, the staple. That is how I got to comp prep lean, mince and rice, bit of chicken and rice. I'm not that big a fan of chicken at the moment, but let's get into some work and then get after it. All right, so post-workout, I've done a couple of things with ChatGPT in regards to working on the ad. At the moment, editing the podcast, Go All Out Radio. We've now done 3 episodes with Ralph. This is the 2nd episode. I have just edited the YouTube version of it, and then I'm clipping up a couple of scenes to kind of put up on the Go All Out Instagram page. And then I'll have to upload the audio. So that's today's task, on top of just working out IG content, Forge content, which is like I want to do a shirt post, group call post, inclusions post, which is like what's included in the Forge, and then podcast content YouTube, which I'm doing now. So we're on track. So this afternoon I had to go pick up some protein bars at the gym, and I grabbed some of these new foods, like $7.99. 38 grams of protein. So had that, and then I've got mince and rice for dinner. So that'll be my last one. That's my last thing I ate before dinner after training. Alright guys, I'm going to be completely honest. I've come home, I've taken my melatonin, sat down and had to do some video editing. I've had a Pepsi Max and tiredness has hit me. So what I'm going to do is actually not have another meal. There was the mince and rice and also some like katsu bowl. I'm going to have both of those for lunch tomorrow and save the calories. I'm actually going to have a second Pepsi Max, and then that's the end of the video. That's kind of like the way I've just been trying to navigate my day. So here they are. That will be the katsu bowl I have tomorrow, which is just rice and then like these fried chicken strips that you just cook up in the air fryer. And then here is my mince and rice that I'll also have. So those will be my 2 meals tomorrow. And then I'm just going to have another one of these. Let's go. I appreciate you guys watching the video. As you can see, I'm a pretty full boy at the moment. The BPN pre-workout always gives me a crazy pump. So I probably look better in that video than what I actually feel or am. But yeah, cheers for watching the video, and subscribe for the next one.